Hey, what's up? This is Mikey at Blue Monkey Bicycles, and in this video you're going to learn about volts versus amp hours. Electric bike batteries are often summed up by watt hours. So you'll see a pack that says 300 watt hours or 400 WH or 500 pack. The higher the watt hours, the faster and farther the bike will perform in general. But what does this all mean? Every battery, even the ones that only say watt hours on it, has inside of it a certain level of volts and amp hours. Watts, if you remember, is made by multiplying volts and amps. Pretty simple. Watt hours is simply a combination of volts and amp hours. So what do volts and amp hours mean individually? Well, let me tell you. Volts are a measurement of tension, how much pressure can be contained in the battery. Batteries usually have volts in sequences of 12, such as 12, 24, 36, 48. Volts pretty much mean power, how powerful a battery can be, but it also lends to top speed. A 48-volt battery will not likely propel an electric bike 50 miles an hour because it simply doesn't have enough pressure to rotate a wheel that many revolutions. If you climb up steep hills, a 48-volt battery will outperform a 36-volt because the 36 system will be working harder to produce the same results. On the other hand, this means that if you have a 72-volt battery that's only propelling a system at 20 miles an hour, then that means that you have unused voltage, or really underutilized voltage in that system. Amp hours is a measurement of capacity. How long, in hours actually, a load can draw 1 amp at the stated voltage from this battery. This means if you hook up a 48-volt 10 amp hour battery to a very precise machine that draws 1 amp at 48 volts exactly, this machine will continue operating for exactly 10 hours until the battery dies. Bikes, and especially riders, are not that precise. That's one reason why, aside from videos on science or theory or something like that, we actually put rubber to the road and we do real-world range tests from our shop here. So if you want to know how far an electric bike will go, we can tell you with exact results. If you'd like, you can check out the link by clicking this box or this box or maybe down here or maybe everywhere or something. Anyways, back to amp hours. So amp hours sometimes is summed up, or sometimes people just don't say it right and they just say amps. So there is amps and amp hours, and those are two very different things if you're doing a college test or if you're in the design phase of making your own battery or bike. But if you're just looking online at specifications, then if you see amps instead of amp hours, it's not really a big deal because you kind of know what they're getting at. Higher amp hours generally means higher range, how long the bike will go until it stops working electrically and then dies. Some common battery packs will be 36-volt 10 amp hours on the low end, 36-volt 15 amp hours for a not too powerful bike that goes really far. And of course a 48-volt 15 amp hour would be better still. Okay, so you may have noticed that I've used words like pretty much or leads to or generally. That's because it's not an exact mathematical formula for volts and speed and amp hours and distance. So for example, if you had a 48-volt 10 amp hour battery versus a 48-volt 15 amp hour battery, yes, the 15 amp hour battery is going to be able to go substantially longer in range, but also it is going to be a little bit more powerful and a little bit more faster. A little bit more faster? A little bit faster. It's going to be a little bit faster, right? But if you want more bang for your buck, increasing the voltage will increase the top speed more effectively. Increasing the amp hours will increase the distance or range more effectively. So, to summarize everything up to this point is as follows. Higher volts suggest higher power. Higher amp hours suggest higher range. It's not that simple, but it really should be. So if you haven't yet, please go to your electric bike shop around your area and check it out and give an electric bike a try. If you're in Utah, please come here because we have all sorts of bikes. You can try them out and everything like that. If you'd like to research more, you can find out more information on our website, videos, articles, compare models, range tests, and you can even do some shopping there too. That website, as I'm sure you know by now, is bluemonkeybicycles.com. The other. So for example, if you have a 48-volt 15 amp hour battery and a 48, oh darn. All right, where were we? Increasing one will affect the other. So for example, if you have a 48-volt 10 amp hour, and now my phone's ringing, great. Hello.